Speaking truth to power is very difficult and enormously personally expensive, and it often doesn't pay well if it pays at all. I'm on set right now filming a documentary about Las Vegas Metro Police and how I believe they have been captured by a billionaire. I posted on Threads last night because I was worried that after all this work, no one was ever going to see the truth and know what's actually happened. Fortunately, thousands of people rallied to my defense and kept me in the game, but I am reminded that we live in a time when the First Amendment feels like it is under assault, when journalists are losing their jobs left and right, where major financial interests seem to be making editorial decisions. And famously, the Washington Post fired several journalists in the middle of several active war zones. But I'm guessing your packages got to your doorstep on time. If you're feeling or worried about your craft or you're doing a side job to keep yourself in the game, I want to let you know that you're not alone. In fact, throughout history, some of the greatest voices struggled just like you're struggling right now, but you have to keep creating. I'm reminded of a very, very important quote from Omar el-Akkad. When every last Palestinian journalist has been killed, maybe there will have never been any Palestinian journalists at all. In situations like this, it's easy to feel that truth is being erased and it's hard to keep going, but I wanted to let you know about some people who kept going before. George Orwell scrubbed dishes for 17 hours a day before anyone knew his name. Charles Bukowski sorted mail for 12 years before anyone knew his name. Jack London, at the age of 25, was working 16 hours a day for 10 cents an hour. He once worked for a month doing shoveling coal, and he hurt both of his wrists before he learned that he was actually doing a job that was meant for two people. He, at probably the most desperate moment, still found the courage to find inspiration and to keep going. And he carved into a cabin wall, Jack London, miner, author, January 27th, 1898. William Faulkner was probably the worst postmaster in America. He was a postmaster from 1922 to 1924. He was always late to work, had lots of problems with his job. He was famously quoted as saying, "As long as I live under the capitalistic system, I expect to have my life influenced by the demands of moneyed people, but I will be damned if I propose to be at the beck and call of every itinerant scoundrel who has 2 cents to invest in a postage stamp." James Baldwin said, "Everyone who has ever struggled with poverty knows how extremely expensive it is to be poor." We have to keep creating art, writing, speaking truth to power, especially because it feels like they want to shut it down. If you're feeling that pressure, I hope you can draw from some of those who have come before us and keep going.